Good morning, guys. Welcome back to my channel. My name's Lauren. If you guys don't know me, welcome. So today I'm going to be doing a what I eat in a day video. So I literally have just woken up and I am starting my breakfast. So every day for breakfast I usually do some type of breakfast smoothie. I love mango, so I put a bunch of mango in it, and yeah, so let's start off with my breakfast. Okay, so we got almond milk, banana yogurt, a banana, avocado, mango, chia, moringa, flaxseed, turmeric, and some maca that I put in my smoothie on the daily. For the almond milk, I ended up doing 2 cups, and then about a half a cup of yogurt, and you can pretty much do any flavor of yogurt that suits your preference. If it's a smaller banana, I will usually go with the full thing like I did here. Typically, I will cut the banana in half. For the chia, about a teaspoon, but you can do pretty much as you'd like. Moringa is very earthy and green tasting, and you get a lot of your ingredients through that. About a tablespoon of ground flax to get your omegas, and turmeric is a very strong flavor, so I only do about 1/8 of a teaspoon there, and then maca I'll do about a teaspoon as well. Then I'm going to put an avocado in. I love avocados. They make your smoothie so smooth and really creamy. So I'll just scoop that out of the shell and plop that into the blender. And mango is my absolute favorite thing to put in a smoothie, so I'll grab about 1.5 cups of that in there and blend everything up. And it's so delicious. I love drinking this in the mornings to get me started off for my day. Okay, so it's much later and I have finished my rice paper wraps because that is what I'm having for lunch today, and I love them because they're delicious. They taste very clean. You can throw a bunch of different veggies in there. You can eat them vegetarian or include shrimp like I did, or chicken, or whatever you want. I love them. They're delicious. Alright, for the rice paper wraps, you're going to grab Boston leaf lettuce. It's my favorite because it pulls off in really big chunks. So pull off a couple pieces that you want to use to roll up your rice paper wraps with. Then grab a mango. Obviously, I'm obsessed with mangoes, so grab one of those and cut that up. This one wasn't as ripe as I would have liked, but it's delicious regardless. So I had to throw some of that into my rice paper wraps. Next is purple cabbage. I will cut off the end and then continuously cut some more slices and then peel out the middle part because it's a lot more bitter than I would like in my wraps. And I'll just pile everything into a bowl for easy assembly later on. It looks so pretty together. Next is a cucumber. I usually take half a cucumber, cut off both ends, and then slice it into quarters. I also take out the middle seed part. I find it makes my wraps a little bit soggy, so especially if I'm trying to keep it until the end of the day or later in the day, I'll cut the middle part of those out. And then I will slice the cucumber into long strips so that they fit nicely into the wraps. Next, I peel and grate some carrots. I really think that carrots are too hard of a texture to go into the wrap, so I prefer to grate them. And then I will slice up some avocado and save that for the end. And then the assembly process starts. You can kind of play around with this as you choose. I like to include everything in each wrap, but of course you can definitely make each one a little bit different. And what I like about this is you can also keep them vegetarian and just leave them like this and eat them as is, and they are absolutely delicious. But on days that I'm looking for a little bit more, I will throw in extra ingredients and extra proteins like chicken or steak or shrimp like I'm doing today. Look at how pretty those look. Oh, I love it. So then I will grab my frozen shrimp. These ones just come pre-cooked. Nice and convenient as I am a student, so I don't always have time. Put enough for 5 in each wrap. Then I will defrost these in a little bit of water and plop them in a pan after I pull the tails off. So I threw just some butter and garlic hoisin sauce into the pan, and don't they look so delicious? These have the best flavor ever. Next, onto the rice paper wraps. I use that brand, and I know there's a lot of different ways to do this. I prefer kind of just running them underwater. I feel like they get to their sticky texture quicker that way. and I'll just shake off the wrap and then set it on a plate and wait for it to get nice and sticky. So then I just put the little Boston leaf lettuce boat in there, throw my shrimp underneath, and start to wrap it up as best as I can. I really struggle with this sometimes, so yeah, bear with me. It's not going to be perfect or pretty the first couple times, but you get the hang of it, I promise. Oh, it looks so good. What's the verdict?
It needs some kind of sauce, but it's good.
Peanut sauce. So for the peanut sauce, obviously peanut butter, a little bit of sesame oil, and I also put the garlic hoisin that I put on the shrimp in there too, and it's so good. It's really good with that. So there you have it, my rice paper wraps with my little peanut sauce, and oh my gosh, this was actually so filling, guys. I could only eat 2. Okay guys, so it is much later in the day. It's almost 6 o'clock now, and I'm going to go to volleyball, but I am just going to have a quick little snack first. So what I'm going to be doing is just eating a little bit of the watermelon that I had cut up earlier today. If I can get it out of the fridge. I just like to cut it in slices like this so it's really easy to eat. And then I'm bringing water, and I've just been drinking water all day. And then the other thing that's my absolute favorite to eat is the original goldfish. They are amazing. I love them so much. And yeah, so I'm just gonna snack on a couple of goldfish and some watermelon. And then I'm going to volleyball. And then after, I'm going to definitely have an appetite. So I'm going to make myself some dinner afterwards. And that, unless I have a snack after that, that's pretty much my day of eating. So I am back from volleyball, and I'm just making myself some dinner right now. It's about 8:30. So what I did was I barbecued last night. So I have some chicken here that I'm going to be kind of cutting up. And then I have a bunch of vegetables that I also grilled. So there's zucchini, purple onion, and then red, orange, and yellow peppers in here. So I'm just going to scoop a bunch of this into a bowl and just kind of have like a little protein bowl to finish off my night, which was a pretty healthy day of eating, I would like to say. I really like finishing my night with something lighter, especially too, I try not to eat anything after 9 o'clock most of the time. So it really makes more sense to eat something a little bit later when it's later at night. So this is what I'm gonna have, and that finishes off my day of eating. So hopefully you guys enjoyed kind of looking at what my meals are. Definitely let me know if you guys want me to do another one of these, because I have a lot more cool meal options that I can give you guys. I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye!